Here's Victoria and Anthony with an AMI This Week shortcut.
We love being able to bring you stories like that. It's who we are and what we do, which got us thinking, how did our motley ATW crew get into television in the first place? Let's ask Vancouver's Grant Hardy.
The first time that I was ever involved with AMI was when I was a teenager, and I actually was interviewed on the audio channel, which was called VoicePrint. It was a voice news reading service, and we did an interview about a voiceover demo tape that I put together as a kid because it was something I was always really interested in. That allowed one of the staff members at AMI to reconnect with me years later so that I could audition for a gig as a casual presenter with AMI. Eventually that casual position led me to apply for the full-time role, which I have today.
I'm Edmonton presenter Alex Smythe, and I got into the world of television through my journalism program at Mohawk College. I went into the program because at the time I wasn't really happy with what I was doing and was looking for a change. So I applied, got accepted, and loved it from my very first day. I had the unique experience during my program to intern at a number of different television stations, and I really enjoyed the environment and the fun, creative nature of the industry. So that led me to my job at AMI, and I've loved it ever since.
I'm Shelby Travers. I came to work in television through stage and theater performance. I did my first performance when I was 7 years old, and little secret, but my first kiss was actually a stage kiss. I went on into doing my high school at a fine arts school, being a drama major. My dad put me into Vancouver Film School, and I've just always been in love with performance. Since I didn't really see that as being a attainable career goal, I moved into studying media communications, and I thought it would be a good blend into being in the industry but maybe not in front of camera. Lo and behold, through my best friend Molly Burke, who was the previous co-host of ATW, she connected me with people at AMI, and you find me here today.
Hi, I'm Laura Bain. If you had told me a few years ago that I'd be working in TV, I would have been very surprised. It was my sister Allison that brought the AMI presenter position to my attention. And I almost didn't apply because I didn't have a background in media, but I did have a lot of experience working for various not-for-profit and disability organizations, and that was where my passion was. So I applied, and it just felt right. I still cringe when I look back at some of my first stories from 2 years ago, but I feel like I've come a long way, and I still have a lot to learn and a lot of great stories to tell.
So Victoria, how did you find your way into the glamorous world of television?
Well, actually, someone at CNIB recommended that I audition for this spot, and I wasn't sure if it was going to work out or not, but I think that's a great lesson. When an opportunity comes your way, you got to give it a try, because it definitely won't happen if you don't try.
Exactly.
And I think everyone at home knows that you went to school for this.
That's right. I went to the College of Sports Media, and two of my instructors there, Jim Van Horn and Norma Wick, suggested that I check out AMI, and the rest is history.